The Destiny patch is now live. I read the patch notes so you don't have to. Here are all the main changes they put into MapleStory GMX, excluding the individual Explorer changes and job changes. Mastery book system has been removed, so they will no longer need mastery books for 4th job skills. They added various rewards to bosses such as Flames, MVPs, Honor Medal, Sparkling Potion, EXP Accumulation Potion, ICOGs, and other scrolls. The weekly quantity for Intense Power Crystals that can be sold to Collector will be changed from 60 per character to 180 per world. The required EXP to level up from level 250 to 259 range will be reduced by 16%. Starforce enhancement cost has also been reduced by 20%. The completion record for story quests after the Arcane River will be shared within the world, so you can skip the quests on the first prerequisite quest of each area. However, the character that completed the first prerequisite quest and started the story quest will not be able to skip, so those of you who started and just stopped halfway through, you won't be able to skip it. Here are all the quests that list which quests you must start skipping at. Black Mage Practice Mode has been added. Labyrinth of Suffering, finally, has been removed for Vihala, so you can actually just go directly to the boss. Thank God. The interact and harvest input counts required to break the altar from Verse Hela will be changed to be based on the number of members within the altar of despair. When the altar spawn, that's the amount of key presses that you have to hit. There's a faster and easier 5th job advancement. 3 link skill presets functions will be added. 3 key binding presets functions will also be added, but excludes BT. You can also register a skill that has a cooldown and a skill window notifier, and it will display whenever the cooldown ends. There's a maximum of 6 skills that can be placed in this window. The remaining time will be displayed in a more clear fashion when the cooldown of the skill is less than 60 seconds. Nexon has also removed the bonus stage that appears after defeating an elite boss, and the EXP will now drop as the reward instead. The EXP reward obtained from Frito Bounty Hunt will also be increased. I'm not sure if that makes them good enough to enter during the training, but you guys can see. Gloom Orb droppings for stun, miss, and etc. will be changed, so it's more different, I guess. Cache decoration items and cache items past excluded that couldn't be moved to the cache inventory can now be moved. So for those of you who have items that are stuck inside of a specific character, try moving it now because they might be able to be moved. For Monster Life, there is a release monster lock function, so you don't accidentally release monsters that you want to keep. The Select All Enhancement Materials button has been added for those of you who are enhancing nodes. Players can use the tab key when selling items in the auction house to move from the unit price and the quantity input window and use the enter key to list the sale. In Covert, you're able to use the Legion raid placement, so you're able to change your Legion grid inside there. All characters now will receive 100% knockback resistance through individual skills as passives, I'm guessing. And Mihao Link will be changed to status resistance. Knockback resistance from Legion grid will be changed to damage against normal monster increase, and knockback resistance that will be removed from hyperstats. All jobs can now use an upward movement skill, so for Kaisers, we actually got an up jump finally. Urda Nova has been changed to a multi-targeted bind, and a level 25 Urda Nova will have a cooldown of 120 seconds now. Nexon also dedicated a specific section to job balance based on each class, so go check it out for your class if you're so interested. I can't cover all of them in this video. Here are some boss and monster improvements. Easy Will, Normal Vihala, Normal Seren has been added. Prequest sharing will be added for many bosses such as Omni, Pap, all the daily bosses basically. 30 minutes cooldown will be used instead of a full day for entering bosses such as Zakum, Pap, Hela, all the daily bosses essentially. Daily attempts has been increased from 1 to 3 times with a 30-minute entry cooldown for hard bosses such as Seren, Gloom, Darknell. But for Black Mage it is 60 minutes and it's also 3 times daily. Arcane Symbol enhancement costs will be reduced. Arcane Symbols and Sacred Symbols are also buffed for Xenon and DA classes. For those of you who use two-handed weapons, you can now select one-hand weapon motions for your NX cache equip. They also improved Maple Guides so that there are more areas to move to and added once per world rewards. 30% all stat scrolls has been added to the Spell Trace enhancement. Dawn Boss set will be added, which includes the Twilight Mark, and you can obtain this from normal and hard lucid and will. Estella earrings, which can be obtained from Gloom and Darknell. Guardian Angel ring, obviously, can be obtained from the Guardian Angel slime. And you can also purchase a Guardian Angel ring set conversion scroll for 10 million mesos by talking to a chief slime in town and proceeding with the Dawn Guardian Angel ring quest. Lastly, there's a Daybreak pendant, which can be obtained from defeating Versilla and Saren. Dawn boss set effect will be the following. They also updated and added effects for the pitch boss set, as you can see here, and a new 64-bit tab will be added to the options UI. The memory map input output, when enabled, will allocate additional memory to MapleStory in order to improve data access speeds, improving overall performance. Max memory usage limit has also been added, and it's defaulted to 50% of system RAM, restricts how much memory that MapleStory can use. A higher cap will improve performance and loading times. When the cap is reached, the system will attempt to release unused memory, which may cause performance issues. Here are all the Destiny events. From June 15th to August 30th, you will be able to Terra Burn and also participate in the Burning World. The new coin capping event is called the Starlight Symphony, and it has 2 coin types as usual. Daily coins capped at 300 melody coins per character, and weekly coins which are capped at 400 harmony coins per world. After capping, you can put a Starlight stamp on the board, 1 on weekdays and 2 on weekends. You can trade these stamps in for various rewards such as potions. Stellar Ensemble is the map buff, and at odd hours you get the Wishing Band, which grants the boss buff essentially, and at even hours you get the Blue Star Band, which basically grants the 15% EXP for 30 minutes. Shining Shooting Star is the coin cap skill. You can just accept that quest and obtain that skill. The Star Bridge you can participate in 2 times daily per world, and it's great EXP for level 200 mules. We had something back then from, I forgot what it was called, with the puzzle pieces and the train conductor and whatever. Either way, it's great for level 200 mules that you're trying to get to level 210. There's also an additional event for basically explorers and even all players. There are 3 types of rewards: all players rewards that all players can get regardless of the class, such as Terra Burnator, Event Ring, slot expansions; all explorer rewards, which are based on explorer characters and newly created explorer characters, which you get pets, damage skins, label chat rings, adventure face, hair, outfits. And lastly, there is the new Explorer Creation Award, which basically are for new explorers that are created after the patch. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys could do me a favor and just let me know if you enjoyed this type of video of my breaking down the patch notes, so you guys don't have to read it, and just going through all of the major changes and the events that are in this current patch, because this type of video is really high pressure for me. I have to do everything within a matter of hours so I can upload it within the day. Special thanks to M for Murder for supporting the channel. If you want to support my channel too, make sure to hit that join button down below. If you're just getting back to MapleStory, you want to be able to hit level 200 as soon as possible. So if you're training mules, or if you're training your main, or if you're just new to MapleStory, it doesn't matter, because I have a rapid training guide that is basically less than 5 minutes, and it covers all of my favorite training spots that you will need to hit for you to get that level 200. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.